Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's move on with the formatting of slicer. But before then, let me just try to create a visual such that when we click on our slicer, you can see the changes in our visual. So I will click on this ribbon chart, and then I will drag date drop and axis, and then I will drag gross margin and drop under values. Okay, and then I will drag country and drop under legend, and then let me try to add in the data values. So we'll click on the data labels, and then I want to make clear my legend and my axis, but this has nothing to do with the slice. Just trying to create a visual so that when we click on our slicer, you can see the changes. And again, let me try to increase the font size of the data labels. Okay. Then now legend again, let's try to just bring it at the bottom center. So this is our visual. Ribbon charts. Let's try to create a size, a slice, and then see how we can format our slicer. So we start with the text slicer. So I'll click on this slicer here, and then I will drag. Let me drag a category and drop under field. And then now we need to format the slicer. So first I will click on this formatting button, then I'll start with the general, then I want the colors to be black for outline, then I want orientation to be horizontal, and then I want it in horizontal, all the categories to be in one horizontal line. Okay, and then from here again I can also format the selection controls. I can click on the single select. So when I click this one, you can see the single select. When I click on bikes, when I click on accessories, you can see the updates. And then I can again let me just click on the slice again. And then yeah, selection controls. Let me click single select off. Then I can click off the multi-select. So let me just try to click on this, and see I can multi-select my buttons, and then let me click it on again. Then I can can select this option for select all. So when I click here select all the values will be selected, but I just want to use single select. So let me click this off, and I will click on single select. Then I will move again to the slicer header. I can choose to change the title text, or I can also do away with the title text. Okay. Again, I can go to items. I can change the color of the items, and the items here we mean the naming of the categories. So I will choose a different color. Okay, and then I can change also the background color to, let me choose this color here. Then this one I can choose white instead. Then the outline here I can choose left, top, bottom, right only, or I can choose frame. Then when I choose none, you can see what it appears. Then when I choose frame, you can see the frame is now there. Then the font color, so font family can also change, and the text size maybe you can increase to 11. And then I can go to title. I can put a title. I can write something on a title. Okay, I can decide not to use a title as well. I'll put it off. Then I can also change the background color. I can use the color of, I can choose any color. Let me try to use this color here. Let me try to use green. And then when I use green, I can also vary the transparency. So when I change the transparency to 100%, now it picks the background color of the page. Okay. And then again, you can also use a border, but we don't need a border when we are doing when the background we've made to be transparent 100%, it means that we don't need the background color, so we don't need a border on the same, but we can as well use a border. So for me, I just click the border off. Okay. And then you can also do a shadow on your slicer, and then you can change the color of your shadow to a different color, maybe white. And then you can also change the shadow position inside or outside. And then you can also preset your shadow to top, preset it to, rather you can preset it to top right, center, whichever option you choose. And then you can also work on visual headers background. Okay, maybe green, maybe white. Okay, you can choose any color. Then you can also change the transparency to 20%, maybe 50%. Okay. Then the icon color can also be changed to maybe a different color. Then that's how to format text slicer. So let's again try to do another slicer, see if we can format date slicer differently. So I will click on this slicer again. Then here I will drag date and drop under field. Then formatting, now you can choose various options, but let me try to use list. So first, before I click on change this one to list, I'll want to use hierarchy. And the hierarchy, I want them in terms of years, not days, months, or quarters. And then on this one again, we can again come and click on this format button. Then I'll go to general. Then I can also change the outline color. Then the orientation, I can choose maybe horizontal, and then I can try squeeze them to make them in all in horizontal line. Okay. And then I can go to selection controls the way I did for text slicer. We can choose single select, so I can choose this, or this. Okay, but remember this is just for bikes. Let me just try to select all options for. Okay, this was single select solid. Let me click on this slicer first, then I want to select all. So I'll come back here again, and instead of using single select on this one, I'll select all. So I will select all here, and then now I can choose whichever year I want, and then when I choose, you can see whatever kind of cells in terms of category that we solve. When you check the changes in this slicer up here, when I choose 2019, you can see I have all the categories, but when I choose 2017, we only sold bikes. When I choose 2018, I have all the categories. And then you can also move to slicer heading. Can expand on this the title here. Rather, we can increase the font size, or we can as well do away with it. And then you can also go and change the items. You can change the font color to a different color, maybe this one here. And then the background color, you can choose a different color. And then the outline, you can use top left, you can use whichever option, but I like frame. Then I can also increase the text size. I can change the font family. I like Amber. And then you can also put the title, but I don't think if you need a title in this slicer, so I'll just click it off. Then the background color as well, just after the frame there's an area that you can change the background, so I can use this color, but I can also vary the transparency, so it will take the color of the page. Okay. And then you can also use a border, which I don't need. You can create shadow, and then the visual header as well. You can change background color, different color. Then you can also vary the transparency. And you can change the border. You can use black. But since we've changed the transparency, we'll not see any changes. We'll make the transparency to be 97%, close to 100%, so there's nothing you can see as changes. But if I vary the transparency up to here, you can see changes. And that's all for formatting. That's all for formatting a slicer, both text and the date. Let me go back to selection control. I want to select all. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you understood how to format a slicer, and let's stop at that, and we'll meet again in the next video.